Happy New Year. Happy 2024 to all my friends out there in the world. All right, before we get into this review here, I'd like to say welcome back. I hope everybody's having a safe new year. And I also wanted to say that if you want to do something like nice and generous for somebody, hit that sub button. All right, ring that bell. This year, I'm changing the format up a little bit. You're going to see not only knives, I'm still going to do knife reviews, but I'm going to be doing a lot of tributes, homages, costumes, right? Now, when I've done them in the past, I hardly get anybody's attention, all right? Now, I know that at least 99% of everybody out there has not just knives on their mind, all right? You like to have fun, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, do you guys, for instance, like music, all right? Well, I do music videos, but nobody really sees them. Do you guys like for my last video, all right? You're telling me that 99% of you don't know who the Stones are? Come on. All right. Anyway, changing the format up a bit. I enjoy helping other companies with their merchandise, and it's not just knives. You know, I've done boots, fedoras, cowboy boots, cowboy hats, the Mickey Mouse turnover choo-choo. The list goes on. Lots of costume play coming up, like I've done in the past. But if it's not really knife related, and you guys, most of you aren't going to see it. All right. So anyway, format's changing, and the only way to see it is if you subscribe and ring the bell. All right. Anyway, why are we here today? I'll tell you why. I did a review about a month ago on the Aitor Made in Spain Jungle King 1. I'm going to leave you the link to the video if you haven't seen it. This thing is a beast. I put it through the ringer. There's so much involved in this $250 knife. You might get it cheaper on eBay though. All right. With that double saw spine, this thing is wicked. Weighs 2 pounds, 2.45 pounds. All right. And again, even the survival kit, it's a tray that pulls out of this incredible sheath. You get all kinds of goodies in there, including a slingshot and an amazing skinner with can opener, bottle opener. And there's a sharpening stone actually on the back of this. You'd have to undo that. If you're in a survival situation, you're going to undo that. If you're at home, don't. Just leave it there and use another sharpening device. All right. Anyway, we're going to compare the two. You know, this $250 best survival knife ever made versus the Harbor Freight $9.99. That's $9.99. All right. Both are roughly 14 inches overall. Jungle King has about a 1/4 inch on it. All right. 3CR stainless steel. This is called the Gordon Harbor Freight Gordon Survival Knife. 3CR steel, 8-inch blade with a 7.5-inch cutting edge. Jungle King, also 8-inch blade, 7.5 cutting edge. This is so light. This weighs 1.20 pounds. All right. Again, I'm not going to talk too much about the Jungle King. All right. Click on the link to see more. Okay, back to the $9.99. You get this really crappy nylon sheath, but listen, they're available. There's sheaths online similar to this that you can get, and it'll fit in nicely. All right. The survival kits, this one here comes in a clam pack. Okay. Now, the survival kit is like up here in like a little baggie. Now, most survival knives have that cylinder in it. And like, say, the Rambo First Blood, this doesn't have that. Although, you can take this, off here and a compass will be revealed, and it's got a nice O-ring to seal it. So I took all of the survival stuff, the sewing kit, the safety pin, the buttons, matches, and I put them in this flashlight cylinder. All right, you guys have, like, say, a double A that recharges. I had a few of them laying around, so I just used that. Just temporary. Uh, I have a little string on here so I can pull it out with ease. But it broke off when I was trying to pull it out earlier. But it's in there. All right. I really don't need to take it out. In a survival situation, yeah, I'll have that fixed up. Anyway, the sawtooth. This also looks to be a double sawtooth. Seems rather sharp too. Definitely the Aitor, made in Spain, double saw teeth. I don't know if you guys can see that. And here's the kind of double saw teeth. But anyway, $9.99. Why not, right? Let's put this thing through the ringer, see how it holds up, doing our 50 wax and all that good stuff. All right, let's just get to it. Oh, the sharpness out of the box, never used it. Oh, it does have lashing points on there in case you want to make a spear or whatever. All right. Let's see here. Sharpness out of the box. Hey, I never touched it. No touch-ups or anything. Seems pretty sharp. Let's see. Now remember, keep in mind, if you're a big-time knife enthusiast and you think you're going to get into a survival situation and you want something to rely on, invest the money in the Aitor. All right? If you want something like a beater, you don't want to mark up your precious knives, is it worth the $9.99? Let us see. All right, let's make some room for Boppy here. Don't forget, guys, I'm going to be changing the format up a little bit. You're going to get in more merchandise, not just knives. I got to figure out a way to, to appeal to all audiences, not just knife collectors. All right. Okay. Let's just do our 50 whack test here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and it does come with this nice little lanyard. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's see if I can meet up there. Make sure you're wearing safety glasses when you're doing this. Something's wiggling. I don't recommend you doing this with any knife. I just want to test out the toughness. If you look at my video link on the Aitor, no wiggle, no nothing. Let's say 10 more. All right, it did very well there. It did. I just don't like the wiggle. Don't like that at all. Might have to screw that down tighter. Let's see, there's a little entrance point there for some sort of a Torx. But as for the blade itself, there's no dings. There's no dangs. There really isn't. All right. Remember, when I do that hard chopping, I don't expect you guys to be really doing that. All right. But if your life depended on it, yeah, this will get through no problem. This thing's a beast. The Aitor, made in Spain. That wiggle bothers me. But anyway, let's do a little water test. I'll let you guys get about your day. And one more. Well, I'll do that first. Oh, once over. I'm going to do a once over. Let me test that edge after I just did that on paper. Still very sharp, guys. Still very sharp. All right. All right. The last of my eggnog. All right. And then a once over. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay, ready? Happy New Year. Got a nice cut. That was a very good cut. All right. Let's do a once over. Don't forget about all the lovely things you get out of the Aitor survival kit. There we go. Not too shabby. Compare it with this. I mean, this really was an excellent test. Maybe that can be fixed. I don't know what's behind there. Hope it didn't break. But not too worried about it for $9. $10. All right, guys. Remember, format's changed a little bit. If you guys are into costumes and tributes and homages, subscribe, ring the bell, and we're going to have some fun. It's going to be the best year ever on the Cowboy C-Bop Show. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Again, Happy New Year.